my goodness. You would want this over any real mac and cheese.
Hi family, welcome!
Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Rated B. Today I am at the Veg Hub here in Oakland, California, and they specialize in vegan soul food. Also food that's good for your soul, because they genuinely believe that plant-based food reduces the risk of a lot of diseases, and they wanted a place where they could serve their community and offer healthy food and healthy dining. So I'm gonna show you what they got. Alright, so I got my first dish. I got the Philly cheesesteak with the barbecue sauce, which is like what they're known for. Chef Chu decided to make a barbecue sauce to go with all his veggie meat options and just give it an extra oomph. It has cashew cheese on it. Let's dig in. I am so excited. I'm gonna be honest, when I saw them cooking this thing and grilling the soy meat, I already knew it was gonna be delicious. It is so good, it's so moist, it's flavorful, there's something in every bite. You taste the cheese sauce, you taste the barbecue sauce. The bread is so fluffy, it's called the Dutch Crunch. This is everything you want in a hearty sandwich. Alright, so I got my second dish now. I'm lucky enough to try the fried chicken plate. They do not serve dinner plates until after 5 p.m. because they make everything fresh to order. So you guys definitely want to try this dish out. I always love getting vegan mac and cheese, as I freaking love it. As I mentioned before, they make their own vegan cashew sauce. It has carrots also for that color. It has other seasonings to give it that yummy flavor and richness that cheese has. The fried chicken that Chef Chu made himself, bases out of soy, non-GMO, and of course I got their kale greens. Can never go wrong with greens. Alright, so I'm gonna eat the greens first because you always gotta eat your greens first. So full of flavor, not oily, nothing. Alright, next is the mac and cheese. Look at the char on this mac and cheese. Like, oh my word, I love me a good mac and cheese. Especially when it's vegan. That's a million times better. Oh my goodness. You would want this over any real mac and cheese. This is so good. So flavorful. It doesn't feel super fatty, but it's really creamy. This doesn't taste like nutritional yeast. The carrots give it that little bit of sweetness, which is perfect. The color on this is on point. Like, you would not know this wasn't real mac and cheese. Like, this is probably the most real mac and cheese I've seen yet. The cool thing I like about this place, you can even get chili cheese fries. Look at it, it's delicious. Last but not least, the fried chicken. I love that Chef Chu has a phrase that gives you something better to chew on. This is one of them. Look at the texture on this. This looks like chicken, like white meat chicken. Flavor is not too strong. You can tell it's a little vegetable-based protein, but it's not like a bad vegetable-based taste, like especially with the barbecue sauce. Oh my goodness. This with the sides and the greens, oh my gosh, it's the spot for sure. The best part is he's gonna start selling this at Whole Foods. Starting in California, there's gonna be 40 Whole Foods selling his line. Definitely something you want to go to the store for to check out. Alright, so I am here with Sarah. She is the manager of the Veg Hub. Now Sarah, what can you tell me about the Veg Hub? Like, what do you guys pride yourselves here?
So we pride ourselves on having scratch-made meats and cheeses, and everything is super delicious and nutritious.
I can vouch for that. A lot of your stuff here is non-GMO, right?
So the steak and the chicken, they're non-GMO soybean. It's fake steak, but it tastes great. Steak is a little bit more meatier. The chicken tastes really finger-licking. Genetically modified grains and beans and things like that are used to actually feed cattle. They do not have all of the necessary nutrients that it's supposed to have if it was like organic or not genetically modified. So we pride ourselves on having non-GMO soybean, as well as having simple herbs and spices in your meats that have great taste and you know how to spell them.
Yes, because that's really all you need to make good food is simple ingredients. If I can read all the ingredients and know what they are, that to me is always like 10 points, like 5 stars.
People will say, oh my gosh, alternative cheese, alternative meats. So the thing is that we tell people it doesn't taste exactly like meat or cheese, but it tastes really good and it has
Very
a similar
similar.
texture. And then for the cheese with the cashews, that's beta carotene. It's really good. Cashews, that's really good fat. So good fat, good fiber.
That's what makes
Good
it so creamy
food.
too.
I met Chef Chu at Weimar Institute, and he was my cooking teacher. So he came to me and a couple of other students on whether or not we would work with the Seventh-day Adventist Church to open up a restaurant that caters to the community.
Yes.
So we say less meat, more goodness. And then what we do for the community, he does cooking classes for adults, and I do cooking classes for kids because I'm their height.
Yeah.
I'm a little shorter.
I love that this restaurant not only cares about serving good food, but they want to get the community involved. The reason you guys chose the menu that you did is because in order for people to start transitioning into a plant-based diet, they need to pick foods or need to be able to eat foods that are familiar to them, right? And that have good flavor. And this place obviously is a perfect gateway for that, because who doesn't recognize soul food? Who doesn't recognize mac and
Who doesn't
cheese?
recognize barbecue?
Yes,
It's
the barbecue. So good.
Yeah, so we really like having foods that are familiar. Yeah. So a lot of times when vegans come here, they're like, it says chicken, it says cheese. And we're just like, it's
Don't worry.
plant-based.
Yes.
Cheese is made with carrots.
Yeah, at the end of the day, people need to know what's familiar to them. And if they're gonna transition, you need to start from somewhere. Sometimes when you're transitioning, you want those familiar textures, and this is a perfect way to do it. Well, you guys definitely need to come check out this restaurant. It's only open Monday through Thursday,
12 to 8.
12 to 8, but it's so worth it.
You guys didn't think I was about to leave and not eat dessert, did you? You know I'm always trying to eat dessert. So Vegan Donut and Gelato, that's based in Oakland, actually partners with the Veg Hub, and they sell their donuts in this restaurant as well. So you best believe I got myself a vegan Oreos cookies and cream donut. This has got to be one of the moistest vegan donuts I've ever had. Fluffy on the inside, it's not super sugary. This is good. I'd recommend this. I've never tried it before. This is the first time. This is a genuine reaction. I'm not even kidding. Well, that's a wrap, you guys. I hope you really enjoyed seeing this food. You guys have to check it out for yourselves if you live in the Oakland area. Hope you guys definitely are more motivated to check out vegan food, especially when it's soul food. Stay tuned for Chef Chu's Something Better Foods that will hit the whole foods. Let me know if you have any comments, if you have any questions. I would love to interact with you. See you later. Bye.